for all the young black filmmakers out there, male, female, who are somewhat scared to start like their own elementary genocide, own series, how do you get started? And then two, how do you like step out of that comfort zone overall?
Most of them are already started.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to Facebook and Instagram, a lot of people are documenting things that they're doing.
Right.
Some of them are going down the rabbit hole and finding, you know, out about our great inventors.
Yeah.
They talk about the masquerades that we've been through. There was over 200 black settlements that was either looted, burned down, or taken over by white supremacists.
Yeah.
You know, so I be seeing stuff like that, and you know, documentaries, it don't have to be long form. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 15 minutes. As long as you documenting the truth and its history, that's a documentary.
I love that.
And you don't necessarily, you know, with the advent of social media, you don't have to do a movie where it has to be in a theater.
Yeah.
You know, you could just do it online.
Yeah.
Them digital sales, they hit good.
Hey, I believe it.
Yeah,
Independent too, man.
And it's independent, 100% owned. Stop playing.
Hey, talk your talk, man. You've won over 15 awards. Like, how did that feel, man? Winning stuff where you with Tariq Nasheed and you win. Like, how does that feel?
No, I didn't win that one.
Oh, all right,
I
cool.
didn't win that one.
All right, my fault.
I was nominated as well as Tariq Nasheed.
Got you.
He won that. That was the Sonetta.
So that was for Sonetta's awards. Got you.
But I did win the Black Power Award.
I think that's what I'm talking about. You're right.
And he was nominated for that. So I won that one.
Hey, give yourself credit. That's it.
Yeah. You know, and it's a phenomenal thing, man. What the brother is doing with the hidden colors, and different things like that. Like that.
Y'all are doing legendary work.
Yeah, absolutely. And now he has a streaming. You know, FBA stream. Foundation Black American Stream.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have a lot of different documentaries on there. You know, all for Foundation Black Americans.
Facts.
You know, content that we produce,
yes,
curated. So yeah, that's phenomenal right there.
Yeah, I love that, man. FBA, that's something that I'm like into heavy as well. Reparations, all that. So right now, how do you feel about that, man? Us getting reparations, how do we go about that? Or like, how do you feel about that whole conversation that's going on right now?
Reparations is a must.
Yeah.
You know, reparations is a must. It's something that, you know, to certain people, you know, they just hearing about reparations the last 15, 20 years. Right. Right after Reconstruction, how people was talking about reparations. So the fight been on since there. Yeah. John Conyers had over 30 different bills that he submitted to Congress year after year after year that included reparations. So this has been a long fight. And everything happens in its own good time. And if it would have happened, just say if it would have happened 10 or 15 years ago, right, it wouldn't be the reparations that we want today.
That's right.
Because you had a lot of people that wanted to be involved in it and wasn't foundational Black Americans. So reparations, you know, how they say black and brown, a minority.
Try to be inclusive.
Yeah, is everybody that's non-white male. Yeah. So a white female is a minority.
That's a fact.
So when we talk about reparations and we talk about, you know, it has to be lineage-based and it has to be for foundation Black Americans because we know and understand that they didn't go through the civil rights. They didn't go through Reconstruction. They didn't go through Jim Crow. They didn't go through the Peculiar Institute of Slavery. We went through that. So we have our own culture, our own unique history, and all we're saying is that, listen, this is for foundational Black American. And what people fail to realize, right, if we are successful here, they can use that same blueprint. Everywhere you know, and it will benefit them as well. You know, but, you know, you got the crab in the barrel mentality. That's right. If it ain't for us, it ain't for you. Yeah. You know, but we the trendsetters of everything. So they need to get on board and support it, whether you're going to get reparations or not, because it's going to indirectly benefit you. Because with reparation, that's land, that's cash, which is the number one thing. You know, it ain't free college. It ain't paying away your student loan. That ain't reparations. You know, just like you got to understand, racism and white supremacy plays both sides of the fence, right? So at the height remember this, at the height of the reparation movement, when it was on the political stage and everybody's talking about it, all the presidential candidates, right? After the presidential election, it came back up again. And what did they do? They gave us Juneteenth.
Yeah.
You know, something that's symbolic. But that doesn't it's good to have a holiday, a day off.
But it's like, how does it affect us directly?
No, not only that, everybody benefits from that.
Yeah,
you know, it's not like, you know, okay, Foundation Black Americans, they get this day off. No, white, everybody. Hispanic, Japanese, Chinese.
I see.
It's a holiday for everybody else. Same thing with Martin Luther King's birthday, so they didn't give you nothing. You know, and people got to start realizing that what we want is tangibles. And someone had posted on social media, well, what if you don't get reparations? Then what? Then the natives is going to get restless. And we might not have to ask for reparations because we have to take it.
Yeah.
You know, power ain't given, it's taken.
That's right.
So we may reach that moment.
Yeah.
And when I say we, I'm not saying myself directly, but there's a generation of warriors that's right behind me. And then there's another generation that's coming behind them. So I think it would be wise for them to really consider reparation. Come on, they gave over $40 billion to Ukraine.